All right, I'm here with Isabella Keller, who won the 2 mile earlier today. She was fourth in the mile here in 1A. What are your emotions going back to back in the 2 mile? How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I would say months ago I was, expecting to be able to repeat on my 2 mile and everything. And I knew the mile would be a little harder, but that was a few months ago. But then once I had my injury, I was only cleared to start running 3 weeks ago, and so I didn't even know if I would be here today. And so to be able to repeat in the 2 mile after going through all that, I'm just extremely excited. So that even means more to me, and I'm so grateful to God, and just I give praise to Him for allowing me to be healed now, and I'm able to run here.
Yeah. So you talked about the injury a little bit. How did you change your mental game to get around that? Because you've only had 3 weeks of training to get back into shape for this 2 mile. So I'm assuming that whole race was just you locking in mentally to get through to the win.
Yeah, for 14 weeks I couldn't run. It was just all swimming, really, because I couldn't even really do much biking or anything. It was just too much stress on my knee. So yeah, I just didn't really have any time expectations coming into the 2 mile or the mile even. But I just wanted to see how my body felt and kind of just see where I could go based off my fitness right now.
Around about lap 5 of the 2 mile. Sorry, I'm talking about the 2 mile a lot because I didn't see you earlier today. Around about lap 5 of the 2 mile, you really dropped the hammer, and you started hammering out 75s after that. Talk about your race strategy going in. You have a pretty loaded field of girls like Kyla Babb and Kate Foltz from Tuscola. How did you craft a race strategy to counter those girls?
Yeah, I haven't gotten to race any of them this year. But I've raced them in cross country last season and years before, and so, they can always change their race strategies, but sometimes I know girls like to go out fast, and so I just didn't want to go out too fast, but just wanted to, still stay in touch with them, and I knew if I felt comfortable, coming halfway through, then hopefully I could have a strong kick and they wouldn't be able to stay with me, so I just tried to see where I could push and keep making my move there.
All right, sounds good. Congratulations.
Thank you.